Let's talk House of Cards. 16% of Netflix subscribers logged on to watch the latest chapter of the life of corrupt politician Francis Underwood, and that was just the first day. All right? All 13 episodes of the DC drama's second season arrived on the streaming service starting Friday. Netflix shares jumped to an all-time high that same day. Actor Kevin Spacey, like the real politician, made an appearance on ABC's Sunday talk show this week. How do you prep for the role? By shadowing House Majority Whip Kevin McCarthy, of course.
He actually said recently that, you know, if I could kill just one member of Congress, I would never have to worry about another vote.
I think that's pretty true. The example that would set. So what did you pick up from following him around?
Look, it's particularly interesting for him because there are so many new members of Congress who were sort of brought in the Tea Party and we're going to fight against Washington and we're not going to do it the usual way, that it's very difficult to harangue 218 congressmen to vote a particular way you want them to vote. So I don't envy him the position. It's not easy, but it was very, for me, fascinating to go to a couple of whip meetings and actually see what the agenda is, what they're going to put out there, how they do it. And so for me, it was very helpful to understand what it's actually like to try to whip.
Yeah, pretty cool, but how close is a show to reality? I mean, like, really?
Look, for me, it's like performance art. You know, I sometimes watch it. Actually, we can get done shooting on a day, and I'll come home and turn on the news, and I'll think, you know, our storylines are not that crazy. They're really not.
All right, how close is it to the real deal? Well, why don't we just ask the lawmakers themselves?
The only unrealistic thing about the show is that a Democrat could represent Gaffney, South Carolina. That'll never happen. But it's great acting.
Fortunately, I think Kevin Spacey makes it look a lot more exciting than it actually is, and a lot more devious. But it'll be interesting to see what they do with the new season.
He's probably a composite. None of us are quite that interesting.
I'm one of the few living Americans that hasn't watched it, but I will.
All right, if you're still unclear on how real this thing might be, here are former Washington heavyweights weighing in.
It's closer to how Washington operates than anything I've seen on television.
No, it's funny. When I first started watching it, I didn't like it because I just kept looking at every scene saying, well, that's a little overcooked. That wouldn't really happen. Yeah. Once I just sort of put that aside and enjoyed it. These are great characters, great acting, great writing. I think people enjoy it. But no, Washington does not act that way.